Whether you believe in the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle or consider it just a myth, the fact is that this triangle is associated with many mysterious disappearances. However, the Bermuda Triangle is not the only place in the world known for its mysterious events. British writer and biologist Ivan Sanderson proposed a theory about 12 locations around the world, each resembling the Bermuda Triangle in its mystery. Welcome to Wonderworld, where truth meets mystery and reality intertwines with fiction. Sanderson points out that the Bermuda Triangle's fame surpasses that of these other locations due to its strategic position, making it a route for many sea and air voyages, while some other locations have an even greater mystery than the Bermuda Triangle itself. Among these locations is the Bennington Triangle in southwestern Vermont, USA, covering an area of about 93 square kilometers. This beautiful rural area is known for its green hills, dense forests, and rugged terrain. Since the early 20th century, the Bennington Triangle has been famous for its mystery and the many disappearances that occurred there. What made the Bennington Triangle particularly famous was one of the strangest disappearances involving Jim Stafford. This incident, along with other mysterious events, contributes to the allure and mystery surrounding this area. The incident that occurred in the wilderness area was very difficult to explain, as it is very rare to find 14 different witnesses who all agree on a strange story and recount it to people on December 1st, 1949. A group of people arrived at the Bennington Triangle for an adventure by a small bus. According to the testimony of the 14 remaining passengers, Jim Stafford was asleep for most of the trip. Everything was going normally until they reached Bennington and began preparing to disembark. Jim completely disappeared from his place, and all his belongings remained in the same spot. Since then, no one has seen Jim or heard about him. Regardless of the truth of this story, it played the biggest role in shedding light on the Bennington area. Some people explain the incidents that occur there as a result of the geographical nature of the area, such as the rugged terrain, dense vegetation, and forests that spread everywhere, in addition to the presence of many unmarked wells and mines. Moreover, the area is home to predatory animals, and these conditions might be the reason behind the disappearance of some adventurers. It is also possible that Jim left the bus without any of the 14 people noticing. The Nevada Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a vast area in the U.S. state of Nevada, covering about 40,000 square kilometers. This area is characterized by its towering mountainous terrain and also includes forests of giant sequoia trees, as well as colorful caves and rocks that add natural beauty, attracting many adventurers and nature lovers. However, behind this natural beauty lies a deep mystery, even greater than that of the Bermuda Triangle. History has recorded more than 2,000 mysterious incidents related to disappearances in this area, but it did not gain fame until the disappearance of legendary aviator Steve Fossett on September 3, 2007. Fossett, a businessman, adventurer, and icon in the aviation world, held more than 100 aviation records, whether in airplanes or balloons. On September 3, 2007, his light aircraft disappeared over the Nevada desert without sending any distress signal or message, which is extremely strange. Even stranger, the aircraft itself was found intact a year after the incident in a rugged mountainous area, raising questions about how it landed there, why Fossett decided to land, and why he did not try to use the aircraft's devices to call for help. The element that increases the mystery of this incident and the entire area is the presence of a secret military base known as Area 51, located within the boundaries of the Nevada Triangle. This base is surrounded by many legends and conspiracy theories, and U.S. officials did not officially acknowledge its existence until December 8, 2013, when former President Barack Obama acknowledged its existence, stating that it is used as a military base for weapons development and testing. The presence of Area 51 within the Nevada Triangle's boundaries might be the key to understanding the mystery. The Superstition Mountains are a mountain range located in the Arizona desert, covering an area of about 650 square kilometers. From the time of the old American West and the indigenous people to the present day, this area has been notorious for mysterious disappearances and murders. It is estimated that about 600 people have disappeared in this area. Many wonder why people visit this remote area, especially since it is considered an ideal place for natural adventures. According to the story of Jacob Waltz, a 19th-century miner, there is a lost gold mine in the area. The problem with this gold mine story lies in some local newspapers publishing the news, which attracted many people to the area. The region began witnessing conflicts between the indigenous people and American immigrants coming from Europe. Many films and novels have been made about this area, greatly increasing its fame and attracting modern-day adventurers to visit and search for gold. Unfortunately, these trips often turned into searches for the people who were looking for gold themselves. The nature of the place, with its rugged canyons and falling rocks from mountain peaks, makes the likelihood of death in the area high. Additionally, temperatures in the area rise significantly, leading to dehydration and death. Based on the above, these explanations can be considered reasonable for solving the mystery of the Superstition Mountains. Space Bermuda, or Shujo Zone, also known as the Bermuda Triangle, is an area in the Atlantic Ocean about 300 kilometers off the Brazilian coast. This area is considered one of the most dangerous places on Earth, where many disappearances and crashes of ships and planes occur continuously. Even ships and boats that survive in this area suffer from electronic and computer malfunctions, and people passing through there are exposed to high levels of radiation. Moreover, when satellites and the space station pass through this area, their devices malfunction, and the ground station has to cut off their power. Many investigators believe that this area is the reason behind the crashes of several famous flights, including Air France Flight 447, which crashed in the area in 2009, killing 228 people. Despite the danger of the Bermuda Triangle, this area is the only place where the cause of the madness and mystery occurring there has been understood. Most likely, the events that happen in the area are due to the Earth's weak magnetic field in this specific area. In short, the Sun continuously sends a massive amount of radiation toward the Earth, consisting of particles like electrons. However, the Earth's magnetic field protects it from this radiation by facing it from the highest possible point and deflecting or dispersing it in all directions. However, in this particular area, the magnetic shield is significantly weak and low, which is why chaos occurs in the equipment due to the intense exposure to radiation. For centuries, the southern coast of Japan, known as the Devil's Sea, has been a terrifying area for sailors and pilots, both ancient and modern. Ships sailing in the Devil's Sea, also known as the Pacific Bermuda Triangle, are merciless, and there is no explanation for their aggressive behavior toward any means of transportation. Perhaps the most famous incident in the Devil's Sea waters is the British ship MV Derbyshire. This ship, which was a massive cargo ship, was about 294 meters long, larger than the historic Titanic. On September 9, 1980, the ship disappeared in the Devil's Sea with a load of 160,000 tons of cargo. As usual, many conspiracy theories and legends spread about the Devil's Sea area, but the true explanation for the disappearance of ships and planes remains unknown to this day. As for the highway in Canada, known as Highway 16, it is a 724-kilometre-long road located in British Columbia. However, the name Highway 16 Inches is not widely known, as the road is famous among people as the Highway of Tears. The reason for this name is that there were about 1,200 victims who either disappeared or were murdered on this road. Most strangely, the majority of these victims, reaching up to 1,200, were women, to the extent that a warning sign was installed at the beginning of the road advising women not to use it. The mystery of the road has persisted since 1989, when incidents began to be recorded, and continues to this day. Many human rights organizations have demanded increased security presence on the road and the provision of mobile phone networks along its length, as the area covered by the mobile network is only 250 kilometers out of the total 724 kilometers of the road. Logical explanations for the mystery of this road range from the presence of criminal groups or serial killers using the road as an area for their illegal activities to design flaws or infrastructure problems on the road that increase the risk of accidents. However, some legends and popular beliefs do not rule out the presence of supernatural forces or evil spirits inhabiting the road and affecting drivers and travelers. That's how we end. To all who made it here, you are the coolest people. Give us a like before you leave, so we know how many people reached the end. And don't forget to suggest an episode you'd like to see in the comments. Most of the episodes we present now come from your comments. Goodbye.